welcome to The Brick. I'm Theresa Buchheister, and it is so awesome to be in the space again. This is day 2 of our 4-day streaming weekend. And tonight we're really thrilled and honored and excited to welcome Nadia Pinder and her piece Mind as Well, with sound design by Ryan William Downey. And none of this would be possible without John Birkland and Adele Overby of Zanni Productions. They are doing all of the things to make this actually possible, which is really incredible. Me and Ryan Downey and Travis Justin, everyone at The Brick who pours their hearts and energy and time into this space believe a great deal in connection and creativity and humanity, and also, of course, deep, soul deep strangeness. And these things, I believe, combine to make art truly powerful. The Brick is struggling to survive because we're not a moneyed institution, and we choose to spend our time in every other way other than fundraising, to be honest. So if you're into the vibe tonight, or every night, or any night, if you like the show, or if you even just like the sound of my voice, please consider donating so that we can survive. You can do that via PayPal or credit card, or sending a check to our P.O. box. All of that information is on the Brick website, bricktheater.com. And also it'll get thrown up in the live chat tonight. So the information is there, and if you feel led, please do. But most importantly, please enjoy Mind as Well.
Good morning. Good morning, day. Oh, the gang's all here. Well, good morning, pillow. Good morning, clock. Hey there, glass of water I always put out but never drink. How'd you sleep, glass of water? Have any wet dreams? I'm just kidding. Don't be so sensitive. It's gonna be a good day. Good day today. jump right back into it. Just gonna dust off those cobwebs, really dive back in, shiver my timbers or whatever. Wrangle those brain cattle, right? Or lasso the mind sheep. Yeah, something like that. I've just got to dive back in. I'm just gonna jump right back into it. Let's warm up. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. I'm on Tinder, who's on Hinge? I'm on Tinder, who's on Hinge? So what's the deal with being on your phone, on the internet these days? I sleep in so late these days, it's like I only love my bed and my mama. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Right? See that Governor Cuomo? He's got some explaining. Some explaining to do. Right? Or I got it. Here's one. Okay. I just flew in the other night from Seattle, and boy, are my arms tired. I'm just kidding. I took a red-eye back from Seattle the other night. It's not the most exciting flight, but I had the window seat, thank God. And in the middle of the night, we were flying over just big empty spaces, like cityscapes, bright lights, and then just big stretches of darkness. And I looked out the window and I saw like nothing. Just, it was dark and it was kind of sad, but it was beautiful, like big empty stretches of nothing, really.
Exhale away all with a stretch, child's pose. Relax your shoulders and say hello to your inner child. My inner child. I guess I would say, hey, little child. You should quit playing The Sims so much and spend more time doing your homework. Now, cat, cow. Inhale, cat, cat, cat. And exhale, cow, cow, cow. Inhale, cat, cat, cat. Exhale, cow, cow, cow. Inhale, that's what cat, this is called. Cat, cat. Exhale, cow, cow, cow. And downward dog. Inhale for 3. Inhale, woof, woof, and exhale. Exhale, dog breath. Empty your mind. Silence all other thoughts. Got it. I'm so quiet on the inside. Now, let's move into the praying crane. You know, that exercise has me thinking like that could be a bit. Quiet your brain. That cat-cow. And with your body focused on the stretch. Like old MacDonald did vinyasa. Quiet. Focus. Flow. For 1 yoga punch. I could make this a sketch. Mama needs new content. I could just write it down for 1 second if I just grab that pen that's right over there and I just stretch a little bit. Oh.
What was it?
I think I was supposed to go over here. I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing next, because I went over there, and then I was supposed to walk over here, and I just don't remember what was gonna come next, because I think if I just remember where I was going after this, I would know what comes next, but I don't know what's going. If I was here and then I was supposed to go there, it's like I don't. If I could just think. It's like it's in there. I just can't remember. And if I could only just remember what was coming next, then I would know where I was going. But I feel like if I could just remember what. If I could just remember what was coming next, I would know where I was going, and if I could just remember what was coming next. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Anybody out there have retired parents? Some of you guys do. My parents are retired, and they've been redecorating the house and clearing out old stuff. So last time I was home, my parents said, hey, look through this box. We got to get rid of some of this junk, my precious childhood memories. Throw them in the trash. So I looked through this box, and it was, it was mostly the things you'd think. Old diaries full of lists of boys I had crushes on, and old limited edition DVD cases without the DVD inside of them, and chewed up Barbie dolls I liked to bite the feet. But there was one thing in there. There was this one homework assignment, different than all the other things in the box, and it was a history paper that I had written for my 8th grade history class about the Battle of Gettysburg. Now, I was, you know those kids who like facts about American history, who do Sporkle quizzes of U.S. presidents during their spare time just to keep themselves sharp. That was me. I was an old soul. That's what they call children who like to hang out with their friends' parents at sleepovers more than their friends. Just a cool kid. So I wrote this paper very enthusiastically about the Civil War, specifically the Battle of Gettysburg, from the perspective of a soldier on the side of the Union Army. And I know I did not do several drafts of this. I know this was a one and done. I was not a think about it more than once kind of kid. I was a throw it on the paper kind of kid. But I was really surprised at how much I committed to the bit of being a soldier at war and how I really just dove into that character. So I'd like to read a bit of that for you tonight, if you'll oblige. I'm really proud of what little old Nadia did as a little tyke. Alas, Gettysburg Journal, July 5th, 1863. It has been 2 days since the Battle of Gettysburg ended. It was horrific for both sides, the USA and the CSA, or the Confederate States of America. That term is underlined to indicate that it was a required vocabulary term to put into this history assignment. I'm lucky to survive. I saw so many dead bodies, I'm haunted by them. My best friend Jacob was a casualty, also underlined. He was initially a skirmisher, also underlined. But he was captured by the Confederate Army at the Battle of Northern Virginia. He was never a fast runner, Jacob. The skirmishers were sent from Cemetery Ridge to Seminary Ridge on July 2nd. I was so worried about him. Before he left, his wife wrote me a letter, and I received it. Why was I getting letters from Jacob's wife? She told me that his mother had died and that she is pregnant with their second child. She told me not to tell Jacob until the battle was over, but it may be too late. Egad. Okay, then we got, battle of the blah, 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 blah. I work the cannon, shots, case shots, cannon shots, ignition. Back to the letter. On July 2nd, the day Jacob was captured, the North made a fishhook formation along Cemetery Ridge, and the Confederate Army attacked along the angled tip, or basically at the flanks, also underlined. I was really into these terms. I worked the cannons. When we responded, it was a cannonade of shells, case, and solid shots. This annihilation was easy to do, but we were still defeated by them before the oblique. Now, back to the letters. Today I received another letter from Jacob's wife about her pregnancy. She is asking me why I have not responded to her first letter. Jacob's wife. She is also telling me that I should be consoling and comforting Jacob in his hour of need. I guess she means about his mother's death, but I do not think she received her army letter indicating Jacob's status, because he's dead, he's died. So that is pretty surprising to me, because the mail is pretty darn fast, considering she lives only a day's walk from Gettysburg. Elizabeth said she was in the tail end of her first trimester. She says that if it is a boy, she will name him Jacob Jr., and if it is a girl, she will name her Josephine or Marie Anna. I truly hope and pray that Jacob is found and released before the birth of his own baby. That would be an interesting present for his homecoming, for sure. My wife, Carol, sent me a letter, too. She told me that she hopes I come home safe. Our boy, Stephen Riley Jr. My name, apparently, is Stephen Riley. Stephen Riley Jr. is learning his alphabet very well, and he just said his first sentence. Now I miss being home even more. This war has been hard. It's been going on for 2 years. I only joined the Union Army a month ago, and this gory battle has made my life so difficult. Seeing all these rebels, all the people killed, it has troubled me so, especially being a cannon person, seeing everything happen and seeing all the army scatter and die at a distance from my cannons. It's very difficult to live with those memories. I hope my fighting and the sacrifices made by the United States of America Union Army at Gettysburg are enough to make it so my son will never have to experience the torment of war. The feedback I got from my teacher on this assignment was as follows. Good info. Good story. The aspect of the journal is interesting. A bit awkward in the middle, but you really pulled it all together. 14 out of 15. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. I've been Nadia. You guys have been a great audience. Good night.